Now, college football game night on News Watch 12, presented by Quality Fence of Southern Oregon.
Welcome to week 3 of college football game night. Thanks for joining us for another week of some college ball. Peyton will be joining us in a little later in the show. She was over at SOU this evening getting some game highlights of the Raiders' home opener against Willamette. We'll have those coming up in a little bit. But for now, let's dive into the Oregon State game. The Beavers hosted San Diego State with a bit of an earlier kickoff than last weekend's slate. The Aztecs took their first loss of the season against UCLA last Saturday at home. Meanwhile, the Beavers came into today's matchup still undefeated. Let's run through those first half highlights from Reser Stadium. A beautiful day to play at Reser, number 16, Oregon State taking on San Diego State. And the Aztecs opening San Diego State possession. Jalen Maiden, the Beavs, dealing with a very mobile QB today. The drive was stalled. So let's start calling out some Oregonians' names. Jeremiah Noga from Hidden Valley played in a 3A state championship. There he is in Oregon State colors now. Moments later, Damian Martinez, just feed the man into Aztecs territory. A stiff arm to finish it off. The Beavs are better when this guy is running the football. Into the sidelines he goes. Career-long field goal now. 48 yards for Addis Snappington. The Beavs up 3-0 with 8:02 left in the first. The Beavers defense front is scary. Calvin Hart Jr. gets in there though. 9 tackles on the day. 2 solo tackles for the man. Jack Borrowing now. 49-yard attempt would tie a season long, but it's no good. The Beavs defense holding up on offense for a slow start. And when a guy like Martinez is running so efficiently, that makes DJ Uyungulele's life a little easier. Drive stalls. It's call up Sappington again. And just like that, he's money. This time it's 44 yards out, 6-0 lead for the Beavs early into the second. The Beavs harassed Jalen Maiden today. 13 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second. He's sacked. He'd find himself in that position plenty of more times today. And ensuring the Beavers possession, it's a free play. DJU, airmail, beautifully placed ball right here with quite the arm. And it's out of bounds. Moments later, get tricky with it. Get the big man into the end zone. Josh Gray, you heard me right. From the corner, the offensive lineman gives the Beavs a 2-touchdown lead. The big man up front. Oregon State enters halftime up 12-3. Heading into the second now, the Aztecs still hanging in there. Maiden going up to Balin Brooks, and it's a catch for Brooks. Quite the catch too. Drive though stalls. 8 minutes, 12 seconds left in the third now. Silas Bolden on the reverse. Is he going to get out there? Just a little short for Bolden. Right there to the pylon. The receiver that does all the work though, the quarterback can't run it in. And into the fourth quarter we go. First Oregon State turnover of the season. DJU just put this one over top. And it's going to be picked off by San Diego State. A little bit of a rocky start to get into the fourth quarter. Ensuring drive. The Aztecs down 19-3 now. They turn the turnover to points. They go for 2, trying to get within 8 points. But Oregon State and that pressure get the edge off. 2 possession game still. And then the first snap coming up after the pick. DJU finds Anthony Gold, and he makes fast people look not so fast. So long, 75 yards to the house, maybe a knockout blow. Look at that. No one can catch up with him. But just for good measures, though, Arnold somehow picks off San Diego State, and Oregon State cruises to the win after a somewhat slow start, 26-9, the final score.
Every time you win, you feel good at the end of it. That's what you're trying to do, and we got that done. I did think we had to grind it out, which was not a shock. I mean, that football team, San Diego State, they're physical. They're going to run the ball. They got some good players, challenging scheme on defense, and created some problems at times offensively, especially early for us. And I'm just proud of the group to be able to just keep fighting and grinding. And so it feels good to finish non-conference play 3-0.
Oregon State improves to a perfect 3-0. The Beavs hold Jalen Maiden to 256 yards through the air, no touchdowns and 1 interception. The Beavs sacked him 6 times, backing the Aztecs up by 50 yards. Here's a look at some of today's game leaders for Oregon State. DJU going 14 of 30 for 284 yards, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. Damian Martinez with 15 carries for 102 yards, and Anthony Gold with 97 yards and 3 receptions for 1 touchdown. Well, coming up next for the Oregon State Beavers, they kick off conference play as they head out to Pullman, Washington. The Beavs will face the 23rd ranked Washington State Cougars. Last year, Oregon State beat the Cougs 24-10 at home. Kickoff is still not announced. And the Beavs weren't the only ones on their home turf today. Coming up, we'll take a look at Oregon's game. Stick around. You're watching College Football Game Night.
College Football Game Night, presented by Quality Fence of Southern Oregon.
Quality Fences, doing it right for you. Just ask your neighbor. Quality Fences, doing it right for you.
Leave your mark. Serving the greater Rogue Valley for more than 20 years. Your hub for pavers, retaining walls, gravel and sands, synthetic lawn, flagstone, landscaping rock, water features, and other hardscape supplies.
We can show you how to do it or refer you to a licensed installer.
Open 7 days a week, located at 4631 South Pacific Highway in Phoenix. Find us on Facebook and Google. Are you ready to leave your mark?
It's time to gear up for fall with Pape Machinery. With our limited time cash discounts, you can get a new John Deere 3025E for only $23,500. Add any of our hundreds of implement offerings and make quick work of your upcoming projects. Don't wait. Contact your local Pape Machinery Ag and Turf store today. Inventory at this price won't last long. Pape keeps you moving.
Is your old mattress keeping you up at night? Hi, it's Ava at Medford Mattress. We're here for you to help you get a healthy night's sleep on every budget. Comfy queen mattresses start at just $349, kings from just $599. Come in today and find the mattress that's just right for you and your budget. You'll be glad you did. Only at Medford Mattress, where quality is not costly.
Oregon Trail Coin and Jewelry has relocated to Ashland on the plaza next to the police station. Gold is at an all-time high. Now is the perfect time to sort through your jewelry box and turn your scrap gold or old gold jewelry into cash. We are buying broken gold jewelry, sterling flatware sets, gold teeth, old coins and currency, and large diamonds. Don't let your old gold jewelry collect dust. Stop in at our new location in Ashland for a no-hassle offer.
Welcome back to College Football Game Night, presented by Quality Fence of Southern Oregon.
Welcome back to College Game Night. Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week, Bo Nix, and the Ducks were at Autzen Stadium today facing Hawaii. Today's game was the final non-conference game for the Ducks before they welcome Coach Prime and the reborn Buffaloes to Eugene next week. Similar to the Beavers, the Ducks walked into today 2-0, but can they stay undefeated? Let's check out those first half highlights. Autzen Stadium was electric pregame, getting ready to watch the Ducks face Hawaii. Starting in the first, Nix steps up in the pocket, lets this one fly all the way to his brother Tez Johnson. One step and he's in the end zone. What a catch. Ducks getting things done early. Hawaii on offense now. Braden Scheider looking for his guy, but instead finds Bama transfer Kyrie Jackson. He takes it and he's down. Nice pick for Oregon. A little later, still in the first, handoff goes to Jordan James and he hits the road, hits the pylon and snags another touchdown for the Ducks. 11 seconds left in the first. Nix rolls out looking, finds another Bama boy, Trayshawn Holden, in the back of the end zone. His first touchdown as a Duck. 3rd and 1 now into the arms of Jordan James again, pushing his way in. He'll get in. Ducks lead 34-3 heading into the half. And the current score of that game is 55-3 in the fourth. We got a little under 4 minutes remaining. We'll have those highlights coming up at 11 p.m. tonight. But next on the chopping block for the Ducks, Coach Prime and the Buffaloes. Oregon opens conference play at home for an afternoon game against Colorado. Last season, Oregon took the victory on the road against Colorado with a 49-10 final. But it's a brand new year for the Buffs as they welcome in new coach and plenty of transfer players. Kickoff is set for 12:30 p.m. right here on Newswatch 12. And coming up, we'll have a look at one more local team to check in with. You guessed it, the SOU Raiders. Peyton will also join us. So highlights from their game against Willamette coming up next. Stick around. You're watching College Football Game Night.
College Football Game Night, presented by Quality Fence of Southern Oregon.
They're breaded in spicy tempura and made with cayenne. But most importantly, they're back.
Spicy Chicken McNuggets are back. And get 20% off $5 or more in the app.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
They're an expression of you. They reflect your sense of beauty and elegance. They're gateways into your world, providing both charm and peace of mind. Let our experts design and create the ornamental iron fence that expresses the personality of your home or business. Visit a Quality Fence showroom today or online at qualityfenceco.com.
Pro-level performance at work and at home. Right now, save on steel gas and battery blowers. Real Steel. Find yours.
Wish you had help getting things done. Same. So I got Spectrum One. It's fast internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi, all for a great price. Want it? Here's the number.
Call 833-784-4999 to get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Spectrum Internet delivers the fastest download speeds in the nation.
Which helps me run all of this easily. Kids checkups? Scheduled. Work? Bust. Treat dispenser? Treating. And since I'm always on this, unlimited mobile is a no-brainer. Work.
Switch to Spectrum One, 300 megabit internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security.
Spectrum One gets it done.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi, and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Call 833-784-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a store today.
It's time to give this brew a second chance.
Especially since you can get any size iced coffee for $2, including for a limited time our seasonal pumpkin spice iced coffee. Stop in today. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome back to College Football Game Night, presented by Quality Fence of Southern Oregon.
Welcome back to College Game Night and welcome back, Peyton Manning, joining us in the studio now.
Just got back from the Raiders' first home game of the season. Let me tell you, Raiders Stadium was rocking this evening.
Oh my gosh, I can only imagine. I'm so ready to watch those highlights.
Oh yeah, let's get into it. SOU hit the field this afternoon in Ashland for their first home game of the season. Home opener for the Raiders, here we go. We start in the first quarter. Raiders threatening on offense. Matt Struck gets the snap, steps back, looks, throws a beautiful pass to Isaiah Hidalgo in the back of the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. SU goes up 7-0. No score change, so we head to the second. Raiders drive down the field quickly. Struck with the handoff to Avery McQuaig. McQuaig from 5 yards out. He walks it in. We're off to a good start here. 14-0 SOU.
Still in the second. You might think you're seeing the same play, but actually this time it's Champ Robertson from a yard out. How about the run game? Raiders extend their lead 21-0. Oh, but they're not done yet. McQuaig gets the handoff, sneaks up the middle, barely being touched. That's his second of the day, 28-0 SOU.
Bearcats trying to make something happen on offense before half. Max Frizzell gets the snap, has some time, but time means nothing against this Raider defense, and especially with Spencer Cuffle in the secondary. Cuffle with the interception. That ends the half, and the Raiders head in with a 28-0 lead. Quite the performance on both sides of the ball in the first half. Here's Struck after the Raiders' first half performance.
I felt good. I think honestly we still left something out there, but I mean, you can't argue with a halftime score like that. I think as an offense we executed to almost the utmost of our ability, but I think it's a great building block and it's a great sense of encouragement for the team as a whole to just get back into the week and prep for this next team.
Dominant first half performance from the Raiders, and they weren't done. Struck out after 2, Blake Asciutto in.
If the first half went well, I can't wait to see how the second half went. Yeah. Can we talk about those black jerseys as well?
So good.
What a cool way to start a night game.
So good on the field, too.
All right, let's run into those second half highlights.
Yeah, here we go. Back after half, Bearcats strike first in the third, but no harm done. 28-7. SOU still leads. Raiders turn the ball over, but no need to fear. Spencer Cuffle is here. The sophomore safety picks off Grizel again and takes it back to the Bearcats 25, and just like that, the Raiders are back on offense. Coach Stin hyped up for his player. That's his defense right there.
Love that. Asciutto gets the snap and a quick pass to tight end Jeremiah Fulsick. Touchdown Raiders. SOU answers right back 35-7. Raiders lead. All gas, no brakes. Asciutto to McQuaig. McQuaig to the end zone. That's his third. What a day for the senior running back. 42-7 Raiders.
Still in the third, Asciutto to Moku Noah on the slant. Noah does the rest. No one is going to stop him. A 71-yard touchdown run, 49-7. How about them Raiders? The final out at Raiders Stadium in their home opener, 49-7 SOU. What a game, what a day. The Raiders now 10-2 in home openers and 1-1 overall heading into conference play. Here's Bert Brown and Spencer Cuffle after today's big win.
Got the win, got 2 picks. We're going to go celebrate after this, so it feels great. Well, this basically is our TBD ball, which means top ball disruptor, and we give it out to the person that disrupts the ball the most, whether that's picks, whether that's fumbles, sacks, just any way you're disrupting the offense.
What we talked about all these last 2 weeks is it's a nameless, faceless opponent, and we got to focus on us. So that message didn't change at half. Like, we have to focus on us. And then we come out and we cough the ball up and give up a quick score. Man, I think our guys really started feeling like, hey, man, like this is our game to lose, right? We can control this game if we do what we're supposed to do, and when we don't, right, bad things happen. So I think it was a big learning curve coming out of half, right? Having no momentum, coming out a little bit dull, and then having to crank it back up. I got to watch film to see what we need to work on. Obviously, number one is we can't put the ball on the ground like we did today. I think we had 3 fumbles, 4 total fumbles, 3 that we lost. So we got to do a better job of protecting the football, first and foremost, if I was just to tell you coming off the field. And then, you know, it's a quick week. You know, we're going to practice Monday through Friday, get on a plane, practice Monday through Thursday, get on a plane on Friday, and we're in Montana getting ready to rock and roll. So it's going to be a quick turnaround.
Up next for the Raiders, they're getting on the road to take on Montana Western and the Bulldogs. This will be their first conference matchup of the season.
We'll keep you updated with how the Raiders are feeling after this weekend and how they are preparing to get back on the road and keep the win streak going. And coming up on College Football Game Night, we'll check out that AP Top 25 before diving into some of those packed games from today. Stay with us. You're watching College Football Game Night.
College Football Game Night, presented by Quality Fence of Southern Oregon.
Quality Fence is doing it right for you.
Whether it's residential, commercial, or industrial, chain link fencing is the all-purpose standard in providing security at an affordable price. And today's chain link offers you more variety, value, and durability. Get great ideas at qualityfenceco.com. Quality Fence in Roseburg, Central Point, and Grants Pass.
Quality Fence is doing it right for you.
Is your old mattress keeping you up at night? Hi, it's Ava at Medford Mattress. We're here for you to help you get a healthy night's sleep on every budget. Comfy queen mattresses start at just $349, kings from just $599. Come in today and find the mattress that's just right for you and your budget. You'll be glad you did. Only at Medford Mattress, where quality is not costly.
I'm craving
wings. Frigidaire's range lets you air fry right in your oven. It's all the flavor, none of the guilt.
So
good. That's using your Frigidaire.
Frigidaire appliances are available at Kelly's on Crater Lake Highway in Central Point.
or kellyshomecenter.com.
Whether it's our famous Royal Riviera pears or our employees' careers, we're into growing things at Harry & David. Like you, we call the Rogue Valley home, and thriving in this community means helping those who work here thrive too. From our orchards and packing house to a candy kitchen and corporate offices, there are plenty of ways to be a part of our team. We're currently hiring for the following positions. Apply online or at the Employment Center at 2800 South Pacific Highway. Come grow with us at Harry & David.
Get ready for fall with Pape Machinery. Right now, we're offering big discounts on remaining 2022 John Deere compact utility tractors. Get a 1025R tractor loader backhoe for as low as $299 per month with 0% financing for 84 months. These offers are only good now through October, so stop by your local Pape Machinery Ag and Turf store to take advantage today. Pape keeps you moving.
Welcome back to College Football Game Night. Presented by Quality Fence of Southern Oregon.
After a successful week 2, many Pac-12 teams found themselves in the AP Top 25.
Win a big game, you'll jump in the rankings. Lose a game, we all know what happens.
We don't want to talk about that. Let's see who made it in the polls last Sunday.
Sunday's release of the Top 25 features 8 Pac-12 teams. That's the most in conference history.
Reminder, the Pac dates back to 1915 when it was the Pacific Coast Conference. Previous high was 6 teams.
So diving in, USC jumped 1 spot to number 5, Washington remaining at number 8.
Utah staying at 12, Oregon sticking at 13, Oregon State still at 16.
Washington State also staying at 23 along with UCLA at 24.
And starting off our Pac-12 highlights with the Utes. Let's head out to Ute territory and start these highlights. First quarter, no score. Nate Johnson with the QB sneak. He pushes his way over the goal line. Touchdown Utah, 7-0. Second quarter, Utah leads 10-0. Damon Bankston gets the handoff and hits the gap. He's gone. No one's going to catch him. He takes it 47 yards to the Utah 6 for a first down. That'll put the Wildcats in scoring position. Next play up, Chris Jackson. He'll take this one in for 2 yards. That'll be a touchdown. 10-7, Utah still leads.
And we're still in the second. Johnson to Money Parks on the perimeter. He cuts back inside and he's in. Touchdown, Utah, 17-10, Utes. We head into the third quarter now. 24-7, Utah leads. Weber State QB1 Killen Wessler pass intercepted for a pick 6 by Landon Barton. Utes hold the Wildcats to 7 points. Final out in Utah, 31-7, Utes. And Cal and the Golden Bears hosting Idaho will kick things off in the second. Idaho up 10 and knocking. McCoy keeps it for himself, diving through the line, and it's another Idaho touchdown. But the Golden Bears get it back later in the second. Sam Jackson deep in the pocket throws this dart directly into the end zone. Jeremiah Hunter with the snag, and the Bears get on the board for the first time today.
Under a minute left until half. Jackson airs this one out to Tron Grizel in the house. Cal cuts into Idaho's lead once again right before half. Back on offense, Jackson faking the handoff and hits the gas. Off to the races. Goodbye. Touchdown, Cal. Golden Bears run away with this one, 31-17.
Number 8, Washington on the road facing Michigan State starting in the first. Huskies first and goal. Ball goes into the arms of Jermaine Bernstein, and he hits the corner and goes into the end zone. Washington gets on the board first.
Later in the first, Michael Penix Jr. finds Polk way downfield with the leaping catch inside the 10. Sets the Huskies up. 2 plays later, Penix Jr. connects with Jack Westover for a short pass, and he goes in to score 14-0, Washington.
Second quarter now, Penix Jr. back to Polk, but the ball is tipped. Polk still catches it, breaks a few tackles, and he goes to the house for a 30-yard touchdown. Washington now leads 21-0. Still in the second, Westover open in the corner of the end zone, a 13-yard touchdown pass for the Huskies.
12 seconds left before the half. Penix Jr. finds Westover again. He takes it in. Final 41-7, Washington.
Penix Jr. keeping his Heisman campaign alive, going 25 of 27, for 473 passing yards today.
Those are some stats.
Right.
Number 23, Washington State and the Cougars hosting Northern Colorado in the Den. In the first, no score. Cougs in the red zone. Cam Ward looking around but finds no one, so he'll hit the edge and take off. First touchdown of the day, only a few minutes into the game. Minutes later, Ward has some time, connects with Kyle Williams in open field. He sprints up the sideline and into the pylon. It's another one for the Cougars.
And we're still in the first quarter. Can we give some appreciation for that O-line? Working overtime for their QB. Lincoln Victor with the snag and finds the end zone for a Washington State touchdown. Cougars extend their lead, and we're only getting things started. Beginning of the second now. Ward out to Josh Kelly in the house. Spreading the love across the receiving room, no doubt. Cougs keep it rolling.
In the red zone again, first and goal. Ward hands it off to Nakia Watson, and he hits the road for the score. Final 64-21 Wazoo. The first half of 43 points were most since scoring 55 in the first half against Arizona in 2018.
Wow. Number 24 UCLA at home welcoming in Northern Colorado. In the first, no score. Dante Moore airs it out way down the field. He takes it into the end zone, and the Bruins are the first to get on the board. It's not going to be the last one, though, that's for sure. A minute later, UCLA knocking. Moore hands it off to Carson Steele. He bulldozes into the end zone, adds another one for the Bruins.
We're still in the first, faking the handoff. And the freshman launches this one into the end zone. Jamichael Sturdivant is there with the catch, making it look too easy. And it's only the first quarter. So Colin Scheel comes in, he keeps it for himself and hits the ground moving. Adds some more points to the board. Final 59-7 UCLA.
And moving into the other top 25 matchups across the area, coming up next on College Football Game Night.
College Football Game Night, presented by Quality Fence of Southern Oregon.
You take pride in doing things yourself. You use only the best materials and products, and always seek the best values and advice. Quality is a reflection of who you are. That's why all your fencing projects begin here. Surround your home and family with nothing but the best. Surround yourself with quality. Visit a Quality Fence showroom today or online at qualityfenceco.com.
I love that there's no surgery. I love that there is no scars.
At Admire Aesthetics, we offer Cool Sculpting, the FDA-cleared, non-invasive procedure that removes stubborn fat resistant to diet and exercise.
I have swimsuit cover-ups, and we are leaving for Cancun in less than 2 months, and all of those are in my suitcase because I'm going to walk around with my swimsuit cover-up and my thighs showing, and I'm going to rock it.
I'm Natalie Weber with ODF. In Oregon, our firefighters work hard to protect private land from wildfire, but we do our best work in partnership with you. Fire season is here, and your actions matter. Most people don't realize the majority of human-caused fires are started by everyday activities like parking overheated cars near vegetation, mowing dry grass, and leaving campfires unattended. If what you're doing could produce heat or throw a spark, it can start a fire. Every effort we make together could mean one less wildfire this summer.
Wish you had help getting things done. Same. So I got Spectrum One. It's fast internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi, all for a great price. Spectrum helps me run all this easily. Work, bust. Treat dispenser, treating. And since I'm always on this, unlimited mobile is a no-brainer.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Call 833-802-4999 or visit spectrum.com today.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Welcome back to College Football Game Night, presented by Quality Fence of Southern Oregon.
Teams across the country took the field for Week 3 play today.
Whether that meant playing a ranked opponent or your rival, every game counts during football season.
Let's see how the third-ranked team in the country did. Number 3, Florida State at Boston College. The 10th annual Red Bandana game for the Golden Eagles. We're going to start in the third quarter. FSU up by 7. Jordan Travis sitting in the pocket, airs it out to Johnny Wilson, wide open in center field. He goes down near the 30. and it's a 44-yard gain.
A few plays later, 1st and goal from the 4, Travis hits Preston Daniel down the middle, touchdown FSU. They go up 24-10. Early in the 4th now, Travis under pressure, gets it out quick to Lawrence Toafili in the flat, but it's a fumble and Boston College's Kareed Johnson is all over it with the scoop and score. First defensive touchdown.
7 minutes left in the game. 1st and 10 from Boston College's own 18. Thomas, plenty of time in the pocket. He finds Lewis Bond and he gets a first down and a gain of 42 yards. Later in that same drive, Casatellanos keeps it for himself, takes it up the left side to the house, cuts the lead to just 2 points.
4 minutes left. Casatellanos rolls out, finds Ryan O'Keefe on the sideline, 28-yard gain and a big first down conversion for Boston College. 3 minutes now. Can Boston pull it off? Can't find anyone. Scrambling. Takes the sack.
Florida State avoids the comeback and they take the dub back home. Final 31-29 FSU.
And out to Illinois we go. Penn State beating Illinois 3-0 right now. 3rd and 7 for the Fighting Illini. Luke Altmaier gets the snap. He's picked off by Abdul Carter. They can't capitalize with a touchdown, but a field goal is going to have to do. Alex Felkins makes the 45-yard field goal, 6-0 Penn State. Still in the 1st, Altmaier picked off by Daquan Hardy again. Someone tell him his guys are in navy and orange. That's the 3rd Illinois turnover in the 1st quarter.
2nd quarter, Katron Allen punches it in for a 4-yard touchdown. Penn State extends their lead 13-0, and a few plays later, they get some more points on the board. Reggie Love up the middle, pushing his way into the 5-yard touchdown, 13-7 Penn State. Second half, Altmaier picked off by Johnny Dixon. Dixon can't be taken down. He takes it up the sidelines, and he doesn't go down.
Still
no one is going to touch him. He's up and running back across the field. It's a little bit like a maze, kind of.
Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
And then he finally goes down to the 40.
Later in the 3rd, trick play by Penn State. Tyler Warren, a little toe touch. He makes the catch for the 11-yard touchdown, 23-7 Penn State. 35 seconds left in the 3rd. Altmaier escapes the pocket, scrambling, trying to make a play, but his pass is picked off by Cam Miller. It's Altmaier's 4th pick of the game.
Wow.
Not a good day for Altmaier and the Fighting Illini. Final 30-13 Penn State. Mississippi State fans getting hyped for their game against LSU. The Bulldogs looking to beat a top 15 team. We start in the 1st. Jaden Daniels fade pass to Malik Neighbors for the 26-yard touchdown. Woo, what a sequence. 10-0 LSU. We head to the 2nd. Daniels launches to the end zone. Neighbors is there for the catch again. Bulldogs have no answer for this Tiger offense. 17-0 LSU.
Still in the 2nd, Daniels with the handoff to Josh Williams. He punches it in for the 1-yard touchdown. LSU extends their lead 24-0. 55 seconds left in the 1st half. Ledrick Griffin gets the Bulldogs on the board with a 1-yard touchdown, 24-7. LSU still leading. 3rd quarter now. Daniels on the keeper, hits the outside gap, and he's in. And LSU just keeps racking up them points, 34-7.
Last quarter, it's none other than Daniels on the QB keeper yet again. Stiff arm, spin, and he's in. His 2nd of the game. LSU goes on to win it. Final 41-14 LSU.
Missouri hosting number 15 Kansas State. Gear up. This is a fun one. We start in the 2nd. Tigers trail 14-10. Brady Cook keeps it for himself and hits the end zone. Tigers now take the lead 17-14.
Late in the 3rd, tied at 17, Will Howard with a little hop over the line and connects with Ben Sinnott. Kansas State back on top. 1st and 10 at the Wildcats 26. Cook with the screen out to Luther Burden. Stiff arms a man and hits the sideline straight to the house. Tigers in the lead.
So Tigers set up for a 3 seconds left in the game. Tied at 27, 61 yards out. It's in. Tigers at home take down number 15. Final 30-27 Missouri. Dare we say it?
Dare we say it.
Number 1 Georgia facing South Carolina in the SEC opener for both teams. Things got a little scary here for the Bulldogs. Spencer Rattler here on 3rd and long. He finds Wells. Wells cuts up the Georgia defense and finds the end zone. Gamecocks get on the board first. 2nd quarter now. Jonier takes the snap and forces his way into the end zone. Another one for South Carolina.
Georgia on offense now. Carson Beck steps up in the pocket, airs this one downfield, finding Rawrod Thomas. Picks up a few yards. Bulldogs in the red zone now. Beck hands it off to Edwards. He finds the gap to the house. Georgia cuts the lead.
Bulldogs again knocking. Bell gets the ball, stumbles into the end zone, flags on the play, but it's good. 4th quarter, Cash Jones hits the edge, hightails to the end zone, touchdown Georgia. One more chance for South Carolina. Rattlers picked off by Dan Jackson. Georgia hangs on by a thread. Final 24-14 Bulldogs. They become the 8th SEC team to win 20 straight games.
That's just a 10-point game. Notre Dame and the Fighting Irish hosting Central Michigan. We start in the first, no score. Sam Hartman back in the pocket, finds Tobias Merriweather down the sideline, and he's got an open field, 75-yard touchdown to get things started. Ooh, what a way to start the game. In the second now, Hartman looking, airs this one out to Chris Tyree Way in the center field. Talk about a catch. 76 yards this time. Notre Dame goes up 21-7.
And into the third we go. Hartman, he has time. Another long ball. Jaden Thomas this time diving for the completion down at CMU's 3. Fighting Irish now 3rd and goal. Hartman is going to keep this one for himself, pushing every man into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Final 41-17, Notre Dame.
They're on a roll. Number 19, Oklahoma on the road facing Tulsa for week 3. We start in the first. Dylan Gabriel fakes the handoff and hits Jaleel Farouk down the seam. A little stumble, but he's in for the touchdown. Oklahoma on the board first. Later in the first, Tulsa on offense. Danny Stutzman might not be the intended receiver, but he's got it. He starts his run, and it's a 30-yard pick six, 21-0.
Heading into the second quarter, Cardell Williams hits a wide open Marquise Shoulders right in the end zone. First touchdown for Tulsa, but the Sooners are coming back. Gabriel has time in the pocket, connects with Nick Anderson down the middle, 28-yard pass and score.
Devin Williams trying to make something work. Cardell Williams with quite the route to get open, and it's good for Tulsa. Oklahoma now. Gabriel again to Anderson, breaks his man and high steps up to the hash marks and into the end zone. 45-17 Oklahoma.
Jackson Arnold in for the Sooners now. Anderson open again, 50-yarder this time, and another touchdown. Final 66-17 Oklahoma.
Now it's time to run through our favorite plays. My favorite play from College Football Game Day. We all know that when SOU plays, my top play will go to the Raiders. But this player didn't just have one good play, he had multiple. So for my favorite play this week goes to Spencer Cuffle in the SOU Raiders. First half, Bearcats trying to get a touchdown on the board before exiting with a 28-0 score, but that's just not going to happen. Max Frizzell throws it up, and that was a bad idea. Cuffle is there for the interception and helps to shut out the Bearcats in the first half. So we head to the second half, and yep, you guessed it. Here he is again. This time, almost a pick six. Cuffle intercepts it and takes it back to the Bearcats 25, setting up what would become another touchdown for the Raiders.
Scooters. Having a solid, reliable kicker on your team is something every coach and fan base hopes for. Now, do they want to lean on them? No, but that's never the goal to have. But in crunch time, your kicker can become your MVP. And for my favorite play of the day, Missouri never thought they'd set up for a chance to be a top 15 ranked team in week 3, but here they are from 61 yards out. Tigers tied with Kansas State, 3 seconds remaining, possibility to put 3 on the board, 61 yards out. Not an easy task to say the least, but makes it look like it's nothing. Bang, right through the uprights, saves the game. Missouri beats the 15th ranked Kansas State. What a clutch play.
The kicker.
Coming up on Game Night, we're going to take a quick pause from sports to update you on what's happening in our region today, including a group of volunteers cleaning up Bear Creek.
College Football Game Night, presented by Quality Fence of Southern Oregon.
Appy's has been around the Pacific Northwest for generations. Yep, our parking lot used to have phone booths, and this amazing hair was considered to be in style. You know what hasn't changed in the past 59 years? Our recipes, hand-rolled dough, and toppings to the edge. That's what makes us legendary.
Quality Fences, doing it right for you. Just ask your neighbor.
They reflect a style as unique as you are. They make first impressions. They provide space, add lasting beauty, and security. Quality is a reflection of who you are. That's why all your fencing projects begin here.
Quality Fences, doing it right for you.
Is your old mattress keeping you up at night? Hi, it's Ava at Medford Mattress. We're here for you to help you get a healthy night's sleep on every budget. Comfy queen mattresses start at just $349, kings from just $599. Come in today and find the mattress that's just right for you and your budget. You'll be glad you did. Only at Medford Mattress, where quality is not costly.
Welcome to Oregon, it's a great place to be. We've got lots of guides with lots of expertise.
Yeah, I got something for everyone. You like tribute bands? You should check out Hairfest.
There's more to Oregon
than meets the eye.
when you see it with an expert guide.
Dear Detour, you took us off-road on the gnarliest trails. You asked us to measure up, so yeah, we did. When life slings you mud, sling it right back. Stay strong, Toyota Trucks.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Visit your local Toyota dealer to learn more. Reserve yours at toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
It's back, baby. You asked for it and Abby's listened.
Bacon.
Bacon.
Cheddar.
Yep. This amazing pizza is on sale for a very limited time. Hurry in or order at abbys.com. Your taste buds and family will thank you.
Today, the Annville fire grew as crews struggled to fight the fire, having grown 2,000 acres overnight in Curry County, now burning 6,650 acres. Crews struggled to fly aircraft as smoke affected the visibility, and the rocky terrain made it difficult for crews on the ground. And on your screen right now are the evacuations for the Annville fire. A level 2 BSET evacuation order has been put in place from the intersection of Highway 101 and Elk River Road to about milepost 4 on Elk River Road. If you live in this area or in the area of the Sixes River Road Edson Creek Campground, get ready to leave at a moment's notice. A level 3 Go Now evacuation order is in place along Elk River Road from milepost 4 to the Butler Bar Campground. If you live anywhere in that area shaded in red on the screen, leave now as you are in immediate danger. For more information, you can go to kdrv.com. And today, people in the community helped clean up Bear Creek. The Bear Creek stewards held their Bear Creek Stewardship Day. There were over 9 checkpoints from Central Point to Ashland. Volunteers spent the day picking up litter and trash. Newswatch 12 went to the Central Point location and talked to Shirley Lucas as a member of a Medford resident. She invited her social hiking club to participate in the cleanup.
So far, the members that came today in our group really enjoyed it and they loved it, and I think they'll do it again, and that's really a big deal for me to have them come and do that. So.
Last April, over 200 volunteers picked up about 9,000 pounds of trash. They also removed 32,500 square feet of invasive species. Tools, snacks, and drinks were provided for cleanup volunteers. So not only does this keep the Bear Creek runway clean, it also helps benefit the salmon that swim into Bear Creek. And the Southern Oregon Out of Darkness Walk took place in Medford today. The 1-mile walk was full of people supporting each other and remembering those they lost to suicide. People wore signs of who they were walking for, beads to show just how suicide has affected their lives, and put up signs of who they want to have a memorial for.
We see people who are struggling themselves, people who may have survived a suicide attempt, their family, their friends, a group of people who have been touched by suicide in a lot of different ways, coming together for one day just to find some connection, find some resources, and hopefully leave here with some hope.
The ceremony and walk event raised $10,000 for the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention.
There is an air quality alert for Curry and Josephine counties through 5 o'clock Sunday afternoon, again from all the complex fires in the region. We should see some smoke improvement during the overnight hours tonight. It won't really improve the air quality drastically, but it will at least through the Rogue Valley for tonight. Now, once we go through the day tomorrow, we'll still see lingering smoke and deteriorating air quality, but it might not be quite as bad as it was for today. Now, once we go into Sunday night and to Monday, that's when we can probably see some better air quality throughout the region. We'll see a few thunderstorms possible throughout the day on Sunday afternoon. They should diminish by Sunday night. And then once we go through the day on Monday, looking pretty nice as well. But again, we'll have that chance of some lightning throughout the region. This is indicating where lightning may be possible again into Siskiyou County, moving from south towards the north, spreading throughout the entire region as we go through the day on a Sunday afternoon. So for the full forecast for our region, tune in tonight at 11 o'clock.
We'll hear more from Oliver then, and I'll also have a better look at most of these stories and some stories that you haven't heard yet coming up tonight on Newswatch 12 at 11.
And coming up, we've got another episode of The Huddle that we can't wait to show you. Stick around, you won't want to miss it. You're watching College Football Game Night.
College Football Game Night, presented by Quality Fence of Southern Oregon.
They're breaded in spicy tempura and made with cayenne. But most importantly, they're back.
Spicy Chicken McNuggets are back. And get 20% off $5 or more in the app.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Well, we just wanted to define our property. We got 1.25 acres and just wanted to make it stand out. Also, I think increases the value of our property a lot. Turned out great, very professional. It was outstanding quality and outstanding service.
I feel like we live in a park, and it would be the equivalent of having a Monet unframed. Once you put the fence up, you framed the picture. It couldn't be more beautiful. I wouldn't change a thing.
Quality Fences, doing it right for you.
I love that there's no surgery. I love that there is no scars.
At Admire Aesthetics, we offer Cool Sculpting, the FDA-cleared, non-invasive procedure that removes stubborn fat resistant to diet and exercise.
I have swimsuit cover-ups, and we are leaving for Cancun in less than 2 months, and all of those are in my suitcase because I'm going to walk around with my swimsuit cover-up and my thighs showing, and I'm going to rock it.
Hi, I'm Paul with Western Auto and RV. How can I help you?
What kind of RVs do you have?
We have a nice selection of toy haulers, fifth wheels, motorhomes, couples coaches, and family-sized RVs.
Do you take trades?
We do, and we also do consignments.
You really took more goats in on trade?
Yeah.
Yeah, geez.
Western Auto and RV. Selection, prices, consignment, and goats.
Oregon Trail Coin and Jewelry has relocated to Ashland on the plaza next to the police station. Gold is at an all-time high. Now is the perfect time to sort through your jewelry box and turn your scrap gold or old gold jewelry into cash. We are buying broken gold jewelry, sterling flatware sets, gold teeth, old coins and currency, and large diamonds. Don't let your old gold jewelry collect dust. Stop in at our new location in Ashland for a no-hassle offer.
It's time to give this brew a second chance.
Especially since you can get any size iced coffee for $2, including for a limited time our seasonal pumpkin spice iced coffee. Stop in today. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome back to College Football Game Night, presented by Quality Fence of Southern Oregon.
Another week of football means another week of The Huddle, and this week we got to sit down with a familiar face.
So here it is, episode 3 of The Huddle. Welcome to another episode of The Huddle. For this week, we're out at Mazama High School.
And this week, we have a very special guest. I say that all the time, but it's always a special guest. Head coach of the Mazama Vikings, Vic Lees. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
How are you feeling today?
Feeling good. It's a beautiful day out.
Yes, it is.
Looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, let's talk some football.
Let's talk some football. Let's talk about last week. A 3 overtime game. I mean, we were all shocked by it.
It was incredible.
Talk to me about what strengths you saw on your team during that game.
Well, just being able to, stay focused and move forward during the overtimes and doing what they needed to do. Dealing with the adversity early on and overcoming that to get the W in the end is, show a character of those young men.
Yeah, and Coach, I mean, it's hard to play a full football game, but it's hard to continue to play through 3 overtimes. So what was kind of your mindset heading into overtime, and how was you managed the game very well. So how was your mindset heading into overtime coaching-wise?
Well, first, we needed to get to overtime. Starting on the 16-yard line with 1:20, that's a long ways to go for a running team. And luckily, Tyson, our quarterback, he knows the offense really well. So he managed us really well, and we called the timeouts when we needed to. We got out of bounds when we needed to, and with no time left on the clock, throwing that touchdown pass to Kai Hunt and to get us there. So once we were there, I felt like, okay, now this is 20 yards in. We can manage that.
So you said that this is a young team. You're starting fresh in a way. So kind of walk us through the strengths that you saw from your offense first, and then we'll dive into defense.
Really, our strength is our offensive line. That's a mature veteran group, and it allows those younger skill players to do what they needed to do to be successful. There was also a big catch from a young man by the name of Ryan Hayden, who plays tight end for us. We ran a little play action pass with him, and he got a big reception and almost got into the end zone, came up a little bit short. But all those boys, know the expectation. They're trying to learn the speed of the game still, and the physicality of the game. But our offensive line, they really did well. They didn't start out well, but they finished strong. They dominated in the pit, and that's what we need to do. That's what we need to have out of them. And that was really the shining bright spot of the game on Friday night, was our offensive line, our front five guys. Defensively, we still got a lot of growth left to do.
Let's get to know you a little bit better. What got you into football?
I played high school football at Dallas High School. I played for Ron August, Coach Ron August. He's passed away now. He was a huge mentor for me, and as a young man growing up, and I played football at Dallas, and we had quite a bit of success. Our junior year, we lost